frack. So it's bleeding again, the wounds from the... Damn it. God damn it. You know, I've been putting Band-Aids on it all day, but it's pretty deep. Both fingers got lacerated, something fierce. It was cutting the optical fibers near the engines on the Galactica. Oh yeah, there's my Apollo and his Viper. Okay, so today we worked on the stand. It comes with this flimsy little lunar stand, but for my model being heavier and whatnot, it wouldn't work. Plus I need to get the wires out of the model somehow. So I took this acrylic tube and notched it here. Cut a little groove in it, a little hole that would go over the original support, and then notched underneath here to let the wire out. Then we'll just get some plastic weld epoxy and put it all together nice, and then weld it onto this part here of the model. We'll put the wires right up and in. Started working on the LEDs for the engines. I got them on the plate. Unfortunately, the chrome backing for the mirror thing fell off when I took the tape off. Pulled it right off. Oh well. It's okay. We can paint it silver, cover it with foil tape. Doesn't really matter. That's going to sit right in here. We'll get that all glued in and then seal it in probably with some foil tape so it's one big sealed unit. And that should look good. And I glued this in today. Okay, we're going to give the engine LEDs a test here. Panel's not installed, but the LEDs are in the panel. So you can see what that looks like. Should be kind of like that. Although more focused. That should be our rockets. Okay, so since the chrome peeled off of the mirror thing, I just put some foil tape around it. That'll bounce the light into the thruster. We're going to hot glue that plate in right now. Got it warming up. Get that put in, then I can route the wires neatly toward the middle of the model. Another little project that's going to have to happen is we're going to have to open up the top of these landing bays so wires can run to those LEDs. So probably have to put a little hole here where the wires can go in and give the flashing LEDs some juice. But I'm not too worried about that until they build those flashing LEDs. Okay, I added a couple gels in the engines just because the engines weren't blue enough for me and the red wasn't red enough, so I put some movie gels in there, like colored acetate stuff. I think that looks better. I think it looks more accurate. And now I've started working on the staining of the detail. I'm taking the BSG gray and washing it into the recesses and then wiping off the highlights with an old sock. I think it's going to look good, look weathered. And if it looks too blue-gray, I can always dry brush the original tan color back on the highlights, the tops. This out. I got all the weathering done and the paint. It's looking good. I had to stain it with the custom gray and then go back over and dry brush it with the tan. But I think it looks good. And I'm going to dull coat it once that dries. Here are the landing bays. They turned out nice too. A lot of detail. I use these little measuring cups from the detergent. They're like Tupperware or something, but I use them to put paint in, and then you can just clean them out with lacquer thinner, and they hold up pretty good. Wow, I've been busy today. I washed the whole body with the gray, then I highlighted again with the body color, and I added the red highlights. I did the lettering, Nekhbet. I got the red pinstriping. It's coming along. It's really fun. Tomorrow I'll dull coat it and probably solder some of the wiring, get the lighting running, drill the holes for the launch bays. But it's coming along. Yeah, this is fun. I can't wait to chroma key it. I'm going to put green on this tube and put it against my chroma key wall and do some pans over it and then add some stars and see how it looks when it's all done. So there it is, the Battlestar Nekhbet.